Hi there, welcome back to Being Your Ray. And for today's episode, I wanna share about this particular concept that I saw on a YouTube video. The name of the channel is Project Maria. I just feel like by this point, it's like my channel has become recommendations of what to watch on YouTube and what books to read. But I promise you, if you are anything like me, you will love the time you spend on these things. And yeah, I'm just a product of all my meditation ke वक्त whatever after that the ideas that I get. Sorry. मेडिटेशन के वक़्त एंड मेडिटेशन करने के बाद the ideas that I get, I come and share here. Then the YouTube videos that I'm watching and something sparks and I'm like, "Okay, let's talk about this," or like a book that I'm reading and I just wanna share it out. So, yeah, just random recommendations sprinkled here and there. But yeah, this channel called Project Maria, love her videos. I was watching this particular one. I've forgotten the title. I think it was her NASA related video. But yeah, there was this one thing she mentions in that particular segment about doing something or choosing something to be committed to. And her question was, are you willing to suffer for this? Like anything that you take up that you wish to know if you're interested in, or if it is something you want to make a career out of it, she just poses this question about, are you willing to suffer for it? Because if that answer is yes, then go ahead with it. This is something you are really passionate about and in love with, that you are willing to suffer for it as well. And she also covers it in one of her other videos where she says that not everyone loves mathematics and how she loves it because she really enjoys like the complex problems or the suffering. And here's my take on it. I feel like my question would be, are you willing to live again? Because for me, everything apart from take up meditating, sharing my thoughts online, writing, reading, anything apart from this is suffering. Like, and it is such bad suffering that I have to keep myself grounded with other activities which I'm passionate about, which I truly see myself doing for decades to come, or something like that. So, yeah, my question is like, are you willing to live for real this one time? And yeah, because it might look like suffering for someone else on the outside. Like, of course, at the stage that I am in right now, I don't know when the money is gonna come in. I don't know if people are going to like it. I don't know how good I am at all of this. I don't know. Like, I know nothing. It's full of uncertainties. And still, it is the one thing that has helped bring life back into me. And yeah, that is the one thing I rely on, and that is my way of justifying why you need to keep doing things that you love. Because if you don't do that, everything else around you will become, for lack of a better word, a prison. And yeah, I really wanted to know what it feels like to live, like to truly breathe and not constantly feel like I'm living like a robot and just a manual life, and I have to keep repeating the same tasks that don't stimulate me creatively, don't get me excited, or help me serve in a way that is special to me. So yeah, it's just that when you spend so much of time hating every single thing that you've tried, when this one activity comes into your life which feels like, oh my god, like ऐसा होता है कि तुम अब तक डूब रहे थे and now like you've come to the surface थोड़ा and you've gotten a breath of fresh air and then you're like, okay, I feel like I can stay afloat now. This is a thing that can keep me sane, and then you will do everything possible to stay afloat and तुम पूरा ऐसे हाथ पैर मार के वो चीज को जकड़ लोगे and like try to get out of the surface and yeah, your life. So that is how much it means to me. And I genuinely don't mean it from a like place of giving a pep talk and go get your dreams. I just know how bad it feels to live a suffocated life. And when you are introduced to something that feels fresh and that feels like this doesn't bore me at all, that would also be like another really good question to ask yourself. Do I see myself never getting bored of this? That is also like a great reflection point of what you love to do and what can sustain you in the longer term. Because I have this belief that if you are able to stick to something for long enough, it will be you will grow with the skill and whatever that part is, but the whole fuel will come from your interest in it. So if the interest part is sorted, I feel बाकी सब हो जाएगा. Like I have blind faith in it कि somehow things will happen, and even if it does not happen, I will learn something from this, or I will live better version of my life than I was living previously. So there are no regrets whatsoever, and it's not like I am taking a huge dip in my career to do something like this. Yeah, ऐसा कुछ. It's just my source of unlimited happiness, and I want to keep holding on to it. So yeah, that's that's the one I wanted to share. The two questions that I would love for you to think about and also share about it. Also, there's this thing where people feel, and I have covered this before. I think every episode I keep saying कि मैं पहले बोल चुकी हूँ या ऐसा कुछ है. But ठीक है, anyway, for any new listeners, I have mentioned this before, like not knowing what your passion or interests are and all of those stuff. I was that same person as well, and I never knew कि कुछ अलग है मेरे में या ऐसा कुछ है. I would still suggest just starting with meditation or anything that is self-reflective in nature, taking a walk, going out to travel, or journaling, any form of activity that brings you closer to yourself. I keep screaming about meditation because I feel it is like the most high impact and result oriented thing. जो तुम 5 मिनट भी ऐसे खुद के साथ बिता लोगे तो you will gain a lot of insight on the kind of human you are. And I don't feel anyone in this world does not have unique skills and talents or something that sets them apart or something special about them. I just feel like they haven't made the attempt to remember who they truly are. And I know I used to say finding yourself, but I think it's not about finding, it's like remembering, because you are this person. You don't have to find yourself. You just have to remove all the layers that have stopped you from remembering who you truly are. And yeah. through the process of meditation, through self reflection, you gain like little snippets, and you go like, oh, there could also be these moments where you feel like I have always been like this, and no wonder it makes so much sense to me now. So yeah, I don't feel any of us have something called no passions and no interests. It is definitely there. It is just that we haven't gone back to it, or we've forgotten it. So that is the problem. Baki, I'm pretty sure all of us as souls on a soul level, like I love to describe, like talk to humans on a soul level and be like, I can see your soul, and like, I want to talk to your soul, and your soul seems happy today, Walachi's. So, yeah, because at the end, we are souls, we are not the human body and stuff like that. So, but yeah, as souls, all of us are equally brilliant in our own way, and I want to see that unique brilliance shine through fully in every single person. And I refuse to believe that वो नहीं है किसी में, या तो भगवान भूल गए करना. It is something that is lacking on our part, and all the limitations that we have put on ourselves because of the way we have conditioned or grown up. And I understand that. I just feel it is the most beautiful and important journey you'll ever take, and you should at least make an attempt to remembering yourself, no matter how many excuses you come up with or whatever problems you have in your life. That process of coming back to yourself is the solution to all of it. And yeah, that's it for today. Let me know your answers on the two questions, or and if you haven't found them already, I urge you to have this habit in place, or try to make it a thing in your life. Take it seriously, because it does pay off, and it's all worth it, more worth it than anything you've ever tried in your life till this point. I promise. So, yeah, that's it from me. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.